Oh, man. Only a few weeks left for 2018. It's only right we ended off with a bang here in New York City. I'm your host, Dave Thomas, and welcome to New York City. And I'm here with my livest audience and Jiggy Nay in the building. Make some noise for yourselves. How y'all feeling today?
Good!
See, I love that energy already. And it's the only show you can kick back, relax, and have some fun and promote some of your upcoming success. And as always, I'm never here by myself, and I'm ready to bring my first guest. Y'all ready?
Yeah!
That's what I'm talking about. Now, this guest I'm about to bring out to the stage is a young entrepreneur who's all about being a boss. You can see her on Master Plan, and they're about to go into season 4. So with that being said, make some noise for Monica Sekmet Grant.
That's right.
Oh, you got the phone out?
That's right. Come on, man.
Make some noise, man.
Yep. We here.
Oh, man.
We
I don't
live
know if
in
you
full
can do that on set, but all right.
Man,
How you doing?
Man, I'm good, man.
Doing
Congratulations
good. So happy
on the
to have
show,
you.
bro.
Appreciate it, man. Season 1 is a success.
Man, hold on. We got to take a picture, bro.
Oh, on set.
Yeah,
Okay,
we gotta take a picture. We got to do this. Boom. Oh, my phone freezing. Forget it. Forget it.
How you feeling?
Man, all right, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Cheese. Yeah,
You
know,
feel me?
Man, we gotta have everything on social media, man. We gotta document these success, man.
Yes, man. Got to, man.
We gotta do it.
How you feeling?
Man, I'm blessed. Life is good.
Life is good, man. Listen, I'm so excited to have you here today because I know you got a lot of stuff going on. You know, as we end 2018, you're here with me, and that's what matters.
But shout out to the audience. Shout out to
yeah,
everything.
appreciate it.
This is beautiful. I like this.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Gotta have them, you know. But real quick, you know, Young Boss Media.
Word.
Tell us what it's about and what year it was established.
Oh, well, it came about last year, 2017. But it's a combination of just a lot of different things in my life: artistry, advocacy, entrepreneurship. And it's all about building a platform for social impact makers.
Right.
You know, so if you're about something, you're about your business, you're about politics, you want to change the world, put your content on Young Boss Media. We're always looking for channel partners and for people that want to have an impact on the world. So you got your reality shows that has a certain energy. You have your ratchet that has a certain energy. I'm cool with all that. I'm not here competing with Hollywood, but I know what I like to watch. You know, I like to watch things that's gonna build me up, something that I can actually eat with, you know? And so I'm just creating content that people can eat from.
Yeah, and it was crazy, but it's not a lot of black owners out here in today's society.
Not at all.
Yeah, it's
at
not.
all. Very, very few. And then, like, you know, when we get into like black women, it's not enough of us actually having that boss conversation on a regular basis. So I'm all about, even if you're not making any money, let's have a conversation now.
That's
You
dope.
know?
That's dope.
You know,
That's
because
dope.
we gotta pass this on to our kids.
Got to. Now, let's talk about Master Plan.
What's
now,
up?
You're going into season 4.
Word.
Now, what made you come up with the title Master Plan? Like, was it hard to think of a title at first?
You know what? At first, I was like, you know, thinking of a master plan, Rakim, right?
Oh, yeah, Rakim.
You know, but I honestly, like, the deeper I got into the show, because, you know, it just kind of snapped. You know, from the first time we aired, we recorded the episode with SP the artist. She came on, we were upstairs.
Right.
And it just took off. And I kind of feel like it was God's master plan, you know?
Oh, okay,
You know, and so
that's
from
tough.
there, it was just like, you know, this ain't even got nothing to do with me, you know?
Right.
I'm providing a service to my audience who needs black entrepreneur mentors.
Right.
But then I'm also providing a service to the entrepreneurs that come on and don't ever have anybody to talk to, because most of us are first generation entrepreneurs, so don't nobody in our family understand what we're talking about.
Right.
They don't get why we have this urge to go out and be different, why you can't just work a job, you know? And so a lot of entrepreneurs just don't have people to talk to.
Yeah.
So when they come on the platform, it's like giving them an outlet as well.
Right. And, you know, appreciate
Word.
that. Appreciate
That's right.
You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying?
Clap that up. Shout out to the audience.
But, you know, I think what people fail to understand, there's a difference between having a job and having a career, right?
Absolutely.
And, you know, obviously your career is Young Boss Media.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? But when was the last time you worked a job? Long time ago,
Like
right?
2016?
Okay,
2016, because like I was taking contracts.
Right.
And so even with that, I was still freelancing,
Right.
but it wasn't under like Young Boss Media. So I was taking contracts to work campaigns.
Right.
And so anytime where I have like somebody kind of dictates like my shift or like what kind of work needs to be done, I look at it as a job. So although it was like, you know, I negotiated my pay, I negotiated a lot of things, it was still executing somebody else's plan, you know,
Right.
working somebody else's campaign. So I look at that as a job. And I did that for several years. And I think like my last like professional job was in 2014.
Right. Okay, that's dope. That's dope. Now you are from, correct me if I'm wrong, you from Detroit? Or
Yeah.
Are you from Detroit?
Yeah, my family from Michigan. All my family's there, and but then like my mother, when I was like 5, she moved us down to South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
And so you know, Detroit was becoming Detroit, you know.
Right.
And so it was like, no, I can't raise my kids here. And so she moved up, me and my brother down to South Carolina. So we grew up in the South, but always knowing like we're not from here.
Right.
You know, so it's like
You had to adapt.
yeah,
real easily.
you know, but like Michigan is in me. I'm a hustler. I'm a Michigan hustler.
Right.
You feel me? And so like that's in my blood. And so no matter where I am, South Carolina, Georgia, in New York, I'm still rocking Michigan all day.
Yeah, but what made you like come to New York? Say, you know, I'm gonna come out here, start my media company. Like, what was it about New York? Was it like the hustle and bustle, or we was like,
Yeah, you got to make it in New York.
Got to.
Because I think like in the South, everybody wanted to move to Atlanta, and it's like I had lived in Atlanta, but like if there's something higher, I want to go to the highest peak.
right?
I want to go to the highest. I want to fail at shooting for the stars. You know.
Right.
I'd rather do that than just be I'm gonna go to Atlanta and kick it and pop some bottles and you know. and at that time, you know, I had the grill and the braids and all that. You know, that's back
You had
in
a braid.
Oh man, you
Was yours longer than mine?
I had locks down to my butt, man.
Okay, cool. Yeah, yours is definitely longer than
yeah,
mine.
for a moment, you know.
All right, cool. But you know, speaking of, you know, master plan, you also got By Invitation with Raj James that you also produce. So you more than just the person on camera, but tell us a little bit about By Invitation with Raj.
Yeah, so By Invitation, it's a late night talk show for millennials, and Raj came on board, and I was like, yo, dude, what do you do?
Right.
You know, and he was like, yo, I used to produce shows in Seattle, doing open mics, and he's a musician, and so I was trying to work some things out with a couple restaurants in Brooklyn, didn't work out. And I was like, yo, you ever thought about doing a late night talk show? Yo, my phone is going off. It's buzzing. This is Young Boss Media phone. Yo, let me turn this off.
Do your thing, do your thing.
Yeah. Well, we got more people coming to your audience, man.
Oh, appreciate that.
Yeah. Cause this is dope. Like, I love what you have going on.
Appreciate
I love
it,
what you have
appreciate it.
going on.
I learned
Yeah.
from you, you know, coming to some of your workshops.
Man,
Feel
word,
me?
word.
Make some noise for it one more time, feel me?
Word.
But speaking of, you know, all right, cool. But you know, speaking of, you know, By Invitation and master plan, I want to actually take a look real quick in like 30 seconds. You know,
Oh, you got some clips? Yeah, let's do that.
Take a look at master plan. Take a look.
Hip hop dancers anywhere near their studios, and by hip hop dancers, what they were really saying is we do not want blacks and Latinos in our dance studios.
Right.
It's funny because like a lot of these same dance studios back then that were turning us down, today, like that's their main bread and butter is hip hop classes. We have a term in the community, like we say culture vultures, you know, where it's like there are people from outside, there are those outside of the culture that come in and they don't necessarily.
Now,
Yeah.
Hip Hop Dance Conservatory.
That's
like,
right.
how did you connect
right.
with them?
Man, listen. So I'm a busybody, and you know
Right.
that. Like I talk to anybody. I never met a stranger.
Yeah.
And so I was going to Pearl Studios.
In Midtown,
Yeah, Midtown. And I was going to see a friend of mine perform at an event.
Right.
But you know, Pearl Studios has 2 buildings.
Yeah, they have 2 buildings.
It's 2 buildings, so I was in the wrong building.
Right.
Right floor, but wrong building. And so that's how I met them by accident. And so they every month they have an event called Dance Mart. It's where they
Right.
give, it's a dancer-run grocery program. So you come in, you meet other dancers, you get your dance on, you eat Chipotle and all that, and you get groceries to take home.
Oh, they give you Chipotle.
Yeah, you eat there, and then you still
okay.
take groceries home.
That's dope.
You know, because most artists that move to New York, it's like you a starving artist. Like you
Right.
having a problem, like you don't have health insurance, you don't have enough food, you probably ain't got nowhere to stay, and so it's like, you know, they're trying to start being a starving artist. No more starving artists. That's the campaign. And so I was actually there to meet somebody else, but that's when I met the Hip Hop Dance Conservatory, and I'm I was fascinated by them. I was like, I got to be a part of it. If I got to dance to learn how
Right.
y'all are giving back to the community
Yeah.
in such a great way, and so I joined the organization. So
And what's
I'm an
good about it
apprentice.
is that they give you free food too, so you have
Man,
to dance to eat.
I eat. Like,
eat.
listen, I ain't starving no more. I'm still an artist, but I ain't starving no more
What's
because
your
of hip hop.
What's your favorite place to eat? Ever since you came to New York, what has been like your
My
favorite
place-
spot?
My favorite spot to eat?
It's hard, right?
That is hard because it just depends on what I got a taste for, you know. And I tell you, like one, I'm a cooker now. Like I like cooking at home.
Yeah, you
You
got
know?
to.
Yeah,
Better to cook
I
your
mean-
own meals and know where it's coming from.
You have to, you know, like that. You just gotta save some money, you know.
Got to.
I like Italian food. I like a lot of pasta. I just came out of the country. I was in Guatemala.
Yeah, how was that? How was
Man, the
that?
food down there is amazing.
Amazing.
Fresh.
I need to go out there then,
Everything's
you
super
feel me?
fresh, man.
Right.
Everything's super fresh. Everything's super fresh, you know. So yeah, so I'm always trying to get back to that. How do I get the freshest food?
That's dope. Now, you know, with all the shows that you're producing, you also got YoungBoss.tv, where you got shows like Master Plan, By Invitation. You also got this show with financial literacy, teaching the importance
Kevin.
of that. Yeah, featuring Kevin Thwala. Now, tell us how important it is, especially in today's society, about financial literacy and why it's important for people to watch it.
It's extremely important. Where my camera at?
Camera right there.
Yeah, financial literacy is extremely important because we are facing. We are in a war right now. Let's be extremely clear. This is not some let's be ballers, let's get rich type of pitch. We need money, we need resources because people are out here trying to lynch us.
Right.
We need to have resources to protect our families and protect our communities. You know what I mean? So like when you look on YouTube and like you look at like entrepreneurs, they're usually white, they're usually male, and like they're driving a Lamborghini and everything, and they're making that as the reason why you want to be an entrepreneur. Cool. If that's what you can do, cool. But it's a lot of brothers that can't get no job because they've been locked up. I need you to start a business because you still got to provide for your family. And you a man or you a woman that needs to provide for their family.
But sometimes they don't know what direction to go to start that business.
Right. And that's why I come in. That's where we come in.
Young
you know,
boss.
and we have to create a community where it's okay because being an entrepreneur, you're going to fail a lot. You're going to fail so many times. But as long as you're willing to get back up and keep trying, that's how you're going to hit your goal, man. You know what I mean?
Appreciate that.
So we got to have a community for that.
Being that you said building an empire, like what are some challenges you feel like you faced like during that time when it's like, okay, I'm trying to build this empire, but I got so much things going on. Like, do you ever feel distracted when developing this empire?
Not anymore. I feel like, I think in the beginning stages, patience was a big issue because you think that, I was talking to somebody last night, and she was having the worries of, well, I want to do this, but I want to do that, and I think I just have to give up on this. Like, no, you don't. Like,
Don't limit yourself.
Don't limit yourself. Learn how to deal with having a lot on your plate.
Right.
Don't feel like, okay, if I'm going in different lanes. Learn how to go down the middle and take everything with you and just be patient with it. Because if you give up on one opportunity, it might have been too soon, and that might have been where your goal was going to come from. I mean, and so it's like, don't limit yourself because you can have it all.
Right.
You can literally have it all. You need to learn how to manage it all because
Balance it out.
Balance it out because a boss has to deal with a lot.
Right.
Like I manage people, I pay people, I manage a lot of projects. And so even still, I'm always looking for like, yo, what's the next project? What's the next project? Because that's, you never know what's gonna come out of it. And so you don't ever wanna like start limiting yourself and pushing stuff off your table.
Yeah, it's always good to have stuff lined up. So when you're done with that project, you can work on the next one.
Keep your pipeline full at all times.
Keep your life. Make some noise for Young Boss Media in the building.
That's right. Thank y'all for being here.
Now keep it locked. She's gonna be with us throughout the rest of the show. So keep it locked and stay tuned.
Word.